안녕하십니까. 한국 태권도 고수회 회장 강신철입니다. 지금부터 태권도 기술 체계에 있어서 가장 중요한 발차기에 대하여 구분 동작과 함께 연결 동작을 살펴보도록 하겠습니다. 어느 무술이든지 우리는 가장 먼저 배우게 되는 동작이 있습니다. 태권도에서도 가장 먼저 배우게 되는 발차기가 있습니다. 바로 앞차기입니다. 이번 장에서는 대부분 도장에서 가장 먼저 배우게 되는 앞차기를 구분 동작으로 배워보고 그에 따른 문제점과 해결 방법들을 설명해 드리겠습니다.
When you're ready, raise up your knee until it reaches 90 degrees. What you do with your knees, of course, varies according to the height of the target. Vertical targets, such as the abdomen, solar plexus, or jaw, are kicked with the front of the foot, while horizontal ones, such as the genitals or target, are kicked by the top of the foot. When using the front part of your foot, all toes should be bent over before the front of the foot can come forth. In succession, push your waist forward and kick. At this time, be cautious of your waist, kicking foot, and supporting foot. Hold your waist back when you execute the front kick. This will deliver power to the opponent effectively, since power is produced by both a curved motion of the foot and by the straight motion of the waist working together on the target. If you attack with only a curved motion of your foot, your kick will not be strong enough to inflict significant damage. During the second phase of the kick, make sure that your ankle is not shaking by putting enough force into your ankle and toes. Otherwise, the kicking power will be diffused so that you cannot hit your opponent with a hard blow. The turning angle of the supporting foot varies depending on how much we use our waist. The ideal angle of the foot is 45 degrees when we turn the waist. A smaller angle comes from your failure to pull your waist back enough while a bigger angle is made when you pull your waist backward too much. The latter case causes problems because the slanted weight on one side prevents you from taking your original position back. For the third stage of your kick, retrieve your kicking foot and take the initial position.
앞차기는 실전 사용 빈도를 떠나 발차기의 근본적인 원리를 담고 있는 매우 중요한 발차기입니다. 지금부터 앞차기를 더욱 효과적으로 찰 수 있는 연습법들을 소개해 드리겠습니다.
This is a motion to check the reaction of your opponent. What is important here is that your pose must be balanced and your kick must be fast and short. This helps you to develop alacrity in kicking. From a standing position, make fast and consecutive kicks, hopping on one foot, keeping your heel up. This exercise helps to attain the ability to use both feet equally. Keep your upper body straight and make fast and consecutive kicks, but start with low kicks first. This exercise helps you develop alacrity and reflexes. Place your weight on the front foot and try kicking by using the bouncing force of your body and knee. Then, resume the initial position. Again, begin with low kicks. It is an important exercise since it helps hit the exact point of the target by reducing the foot angle. Focus on kicking
태권도 경기에서 가장 많이 사용되고 있는 돌려차기를 보겠습니다. 앞 돌려차기라 하기도 하는데 시합을 위한 발차기식 이전에 먼저 정식 돌려차기를 소개하겠습니다.
From the ready position, lift the knee up to a 90-degree angle with the front kick. Next, turn the leg 170 to 180 degrees radically by means of the waist and the front part of the foot. At this time, be careful of the angle of your waist and outer thigh and the turning degree of the supporting foot. Also, make sure the kicking leg is parallel to the ground. The moment you twist your waist after lifting the leg, the waist should be in a straight line with the supporting foot. At this moment, some turning force takes place by twisting the waist and the kicking foot. About the turning force, that is, the spiral force. 70% of the human body is water. Therefore, striking a human body is like striking a water balloon. To strike such elastic objects, effectively you need some spiral force. If you kick only with a straight line force, the power will be dispersed. But if you put some spiral force into your kick, the power will go inside the target, which doubles the power's effectiveness. When you start practicing roundhouse kicks early on, focus on making the kicking leg parallel to the floor in the right motion. When you need fast roundhouse kicks, like in matches or when sparring, it is effective to lift the foot diagonally quickly and kick by snapping your leg and ankle. The moment you turn the body, the supporting foot is twisted 170 to 180 degrees. This angle comes about when the waist and thigh are both on a toward position. Otherwise, if only your leg kicks while your hip slips, the angle of your supporting leg becomes Finally, make a fast kick and retrieve your foot to get ready.
이번에는 돌려차기 방법 중에 상당히 많은 연습을 해야 되는 동작을 배우겠습니다. 차는 방법은 기본 돌려차기 방법과 거의 같습니다. 기존 발차기의 힘의 방향이 대체로 밑에서 위로 측면이나 수평으로 들어가는 것에 비해 이 발차기는 대각선 아래 방향으로 때려 꽂듯이 찬다는 것이 특징이 되겠습니다. 여기에서는 기본 돌려차기와 다른 설명을 드리겠습니다.
From the ready position, raise your knee up to the 90-degree position. Second, turn the leg 170 to 180 degrees radically, using the power of your waist and the supporting foot. If you turn your body much faster, the heel of your foot will be slanted up. Take this position and at the same time throw a fast kick. This way you can smash down your foot, which is very powerful in itself. Third, drag the kicking foot back to the initial position.
발차기는 매우 중요한 발차기입니다. 동작 하나하나 완전히 이해를 해서 별도 연습을 하는 것이 효과적입니다. 특히 발을 찰 때 엉덩이가 빠진다거나 지탱발이 적게 돌아가는 상태를 주의해야 합니다. 이제부터 효과적인 돌려차기 방법들을 소개하겠습니다.
This exercise is to help turn your waist and supporting foot properly. Raise the knee and don't kick, but repeat turning the waist and the supporting leg in the right way. This exercise helps to maximize the speed of leaning your upper body and kicking. Relax without your weight fully loaded on either one foot and lean your body instantly to make a kick. At this moment, make sure not to make a kick after the upper body lies, nor to load the body weight on either foot to kick fast before you start leaning.
예를 보면 그 사람의 무술 실력을 어느 정도 가늠할 수 있다라는 말이 있습니다. 이 말 뜻은 옆차기가 그만큼 중요하다는 것을 강조하고 있는 것입니다. 이제부터 옆차기를 자세히 배우도록 하겠습니다.
From the ready position, turn your body slightly to the side, then raise your knee slightly and put it close to your body. If you don't pull it tight enough, your attack cannot be strong. Second, turn the supporting foot 170 to 180 degrees and stretch the kicking leg powerfully and kick with the outer part of the foot. Don't let your hip slip too much, because if you do, it spoils the motion. Furthermore, the moment you kick, the turning of the supporting foot and stretching of the kicking foot should be executed with proper timing. Otherwise, your foot may not go straight to the target, but take a curved line which lessens the striking force. Finally, draw the kicking foot back and assume the ready. This exercise helps to gradually heighten your kick. Begin with the low-level target, and when you think you've adjusted enough, raise your target level.
도장에서는 매우 위력적인 발차기를 배워보겠는데, 얼마 전 태권넷에서 네티즌들 대상으로 어떤 발차기가 가장 위력적인가, 여기에 대한 질문에 많은 네티즌들이 대답한 발차기가 바로 뒤차기입니다. 그렇습니다. 뒤차기 또는 몸 돌려 뒤차기라 하는데, 우선 몸을 돌려 옆차기 하는 것을 몸 돌려 옆차기라 하고, 몸을 돌려 뒤차기 하는 것을 몸 돌려 뒤차기라 합니다. 여러분들이 많이 알고 있는 것처럼 이 두 가지 방법을 통틀어 뒤차기라고 칭합니다. 그럼 뒤차기에 대해 설명하겠습니다.
From the ready position, shift your weight to the front. Pull your hip back a little and turn the upper body a little. At this moment, lift both heels and turn them 160 to 170 degrees. Place your sight to the front over your left shoulder. Second, lift the right foot and position it next to the knee of the supporting leg. Turn the upper body a little more so that you can see behind your back, and place your eyes to the front over the right shoulder. Be careful of the angle and shape of the foot lifted, the pulling and turning degree of the upper body, and the knee of the supporting leg, the angle of the lifted foot. Second, raise your kicking foot up to the inside knee of the supporting foot. At this moment, be careful that the lifted foot does not go outward. If the lifted foot goes out at all, the hip turns and slips back. And because of this, you can't stretch out your leg powerfully the moment you should kick. You should move the upper body to an angle of 45 to 70 degrees when you raise your knee and kick. At this angle, you can throw an accurate kick with ease. At the ready position, as in the round side kick, load your weight forward, pull your hip back a little, and turn your upper body a touch. At this moment, lift and turn both heels at 160 to 170 degrees. Make sure your eyes are faced to the front over the left shoulder. Second, turn the body to the front, but turn your eyes there first quickly, and then rotate your body. When your body turns 270 degrees, take the side kick pose. Third, stretch out the heel or foot blade to kick. This is the same point as the side kick, but unlike the basic side kick, the round side kick involves the upper body turning. So if you miss the timing of the kick, the hip slips back. Therefore, try to make the kick as if kicking a little earlier. Finally, put down the kicking foot on the front and drag it back to the initial ready position.
이상으로 뒤차기를 몸돌려 뒤차기와 몸돌려 옆차기로 나누어서 배워보았습니다. 이 발차기는 회전을 직선으로 바꿔차기 때문에 강력한 파워를 내게 됩니다. 다른 발차기에 비해 실전에서 자연스레 사용할 수가 있는 발차기가 되겠습니다. 회전과 직선의 힘을 적절하게 갖추었기 때문에 뒤차기가 위력적이고 자연스럽게 사용될 수 있는 것입니다. 그러나 돌거나 회전할 때 안정적인 자세와 균형이 나오지 않으면 제대로 힘을 실어서 찰 수가 없고 동작이 커서 반격당하기가 쉽습니다. 뒤차기 시 뒤로 돌았을 때 먼저 보고 차는 부분과 엉덩이가 빠지지 않도록 차는 부분을 신경 써서 연습을 해야 합니다. 강력한 발차기에 속하는 뒤차기 방법을 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
This exercise is to help beginners get balance for performing the back kick. As I've shown before, you must separate submotions and practice each one slowly while holding the chair. This exercise is to help you kick as fast as athletes. When you turn from the ready position to do the back kick, draw in your shoulder to stoop your upper body and place your sight to the front over your shoulder. This reduces the turning breadth of the shoulder and makes it easier to transform into a straight line and to kick faster. Take a step back and back kick. This exercise is to counterattack your opponent. Place the right foot forward, move it back, and execute the back kick right away. Begin with separate motions and practice each slowly. Take both feet back and back kick. With the kicking foot behind, take both feet back and execute the back kick. Cross feet and back kick. With the kicking foot ahead, cross your feet quickly and execute the back kick. Exercise, you follow up the distance that is made as the opponent steps back. All the motions are the same as the back kick, but the moment you turn, bend the knee of the supporting foot and jump on it. At the same time, follow up kicking. The key point in this kick is to kick and jump with proper timing.
반달차기와 후려차기의 차이점은 타격 지점을 기준으로 반원을 그려 정점에서 내려차기를 하느냐, 아니면 타격 지점을 그대로 통과시키며 원을 그려 차느냐, 여기에 달려 있습니다. 그럼 동작을 보면서 설명드리겠습니다.
Inside half moon kick. First, from the ready position, lift up your right foot to an angle of 45 degrees between your front and the side, and drag it inside as if forming a parabola. At this moment, you need to make proper use of the turning power of your waist and the centrifugal force of your leg to drag the leg up fast. As well, make sure that the lifting angle is up around 45 degrees between the front and the side. Otherwise, if you should lift the leg toward the front, the opponent's hands or shoulder may get in the way of your attack, which makes it harder to throw an effective kick. Second, when the foot reaches the target, push your waist forward a little and execute the axe kick with great force as you did the axe kick we learned before. Then return to the initial position and get ready. Outside half moon kick. From the ready position, turn your body and leg to an angle of 45 degrees between your front and side and raise your foot. But don't let your knee bend too much. Then, turn and drag it to the target point, making a parabola. Side spinning kick. From the ready position, turn and drag your foot toward your front, drawing a parabola just as in the outside half moon kick, and then kick with the inner blade of your foot. At this moment, the twisting of your body and the waist should be followed up to load the force of your kick. If you should turn your leg only, not your body as well, the leg may get tangled and the foot's power can't be fully delivered to the target. Finally, bring the kicking foot back to the initial ready position. Outside spinning kick. From the initial position, turn your body and foot at an angle of 45 degrees to the left. Then, use the power of your upper body and waist to turn the leg, making a parabola. Finally, kick with the outer blade of your foot. In order to make a strong kick, you should lean your upper body backward quickly when the foot reaches the target.
지금까지 여러분들은 반달차기, 안과 박, 후려차기, 안박을 차례로 배워보았습니다. 후려차기 안쪽과 바깥쪽을 찰 때에 처음 배우는 사람 대부분은 원을 크게 그려내지 못하고 후려차기를 한다고 하지만 후려차기가 거의 구별되지 않는 동작이 문제점이라 할 수 있습니다. 그럼 반달차기와 후려차기를 더욱 효과적으로 찰 수 있는 이번에서는 태권도 경기에서 자주 사용되고 있는 밀어차기를 배워보겠습니다. 이 발차기는 상대를 밀치듯이 타격하는 발차기입니다. 그럼 밀어차기를 구체적으로 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
First, from the initial position, drag your knees up as high as your chest. Your toes must go up with the ankle pulled back, and the foot bottom faces the front. Also, the supporting leg must be bent a little so that it can provide an elastic force for the body. Secondly, kick the target straight, pushing the target with the foot bottom from the present position to the target position. The point is that the moment you push your waist and kick, you should move your upper body forward so that your body weight can be delivered to the opponent. But if your upper body is leaning backwards at the striking moment, you may lose your balance when you kick. Thirdly, drag your foot back and place it in the initial position.
이제까지 밀어차기를 배워보았지만 구분 동작으로 설명하다 보니 제자리 위주로 하는 방법만 설명이 되었습니다. 사실 밀어차기를 할 때는 제자리에서 하게 되면 제대로 체중을 실어서 힘있게 차기가 어렵습니다. 실제 겨루기 상황을 보더라도 제자리에서 하지 않고 앞으로 밀며 발을 차는 모습을 많이 볼 수 있을 겁니다. 지탱발의 무릎을 튕겨서 앞으로 밀려 나가는 방법으로 힘을 최대한 나갈 수 있도록 해주는 것이 더욱 효과적입니다. 지금부터는 밀어차기의 문제점들을 효과적으로 해결할 수 있는 연습법들을 소개해 드리겠습니다.
For this exercise, lift your legs straight up and kick over an obstacle. Imagine the obstacle as your counterpart's hands and practice this exercise so that you will not be caught by them. Repeat this and remind yourself that you should not be caught by the obstacle. This makes your kicking foot stretch forward easily. Start with the narrow gap between two targets and gradually broaden the gap. This helps you load your weight on the kick. Don't lean your upper body back too much while you push the target. This kick is often seen at professional taekwondo competitions. Place your kicking foot ahead and take one step forward. And then push kick at the slanted standing position. At this moment, the kicking foot should be placed at the front. This kick is used to cut the opponent's attack in advance and to pull him back.